Hello, welcome back to the channel Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Cambe. So first of all, let me apologise for the uploaded video that I sent out yesterday or last night. There was some technical issues with the sound, I believe, so it was a bit of a letdown for me, really. It's the first time it's ever happened. I made 300 and odd videos, so I don't know what the issue was, but hopefully it's been resolved, either from my end or YouTube's end. I'm not so sure. So we'll try again for the preview of the Everton game. It is Saturday morning. It is 11 o'clock. The team news will be announced within half an hour of kickoff. So I can't give you any team news as yet, but I will give you the teams that I think should start. So again, apologies. So please like, please share, and please subscribe to the channel if it's the first time you are watching this video. So it's the 247th Merseyside derby to be played at Anfield. I was at the last derby game last season when Diogo Jota scored the only goal, and in fact that was his last goal. And yesterday would have been 5 years since we signed him. So yeah, little omens in there for us. So let's get on with it. Okay, Onslaught's first question was about Alexander Isak. Is he excuse me? Is he going to play before after his debut during the week? Onslaught slightly coy about it. He said that he felt something after the game. He would do if it's his first game of the season. But we've given him and all the other players extra recovery. And he said the best place to recover is in bed, because they did a late afternoon training session yesterday as well. So the squad looks healthy. He's got 21 players to choose from. Curtis Jones is back from his little injury. So we've only had a couple of injuries, haven't we, this season, Frimpong and Curtis, but they've not been out long, which is good news. So he was asked about, is there a possibility that Ekitike could play with Isak up front in a 4-4-2 formation? He said, look, we predominantly play 4-3-3 with three midfielders, but we can mix it up. And yes, you can't think why we can't do a 4-4-2. It could happen. So I'd love to see that. I really would. Is it going to happen today? I'm not so sure, but you never know with that. Okay, so my thoughts. We're 19 games unbeaten at home since the Forest loss. Everton, they've sort of like changed their playing style this season. They play from the back, which is good. Instead of the long ball, Pickfords and Beto knockdowns and getting second balls. Yeah, and they've been more expansive this season, although maybe the results probably won't say much, but they do play a 4-2-3-1. The likelihood is their team's going to be obviously Pickford. O'Brien, who's normally a centre-half, will play right back. Garner will play left back. He's normally in midfield, unless I've heard a rumour that Mykolenko might be available, but I'd be very surprised if he starts. So yeah, I've put Garner in there. Centre backs are Keane and Tarkowski, the horrible little Tarkowski who should have been sent off last at Anfield last season with that horrific tackle on Maka. In front of them, you've got Gay and Irogunam, who's a bit of a defensive. So they'll be the two defensive partnerships right in front of the back four to protect those. And then you've got the not defensive-minded midfielders in front of them two. They have the energy of going forward, but I don't think all three of them like tracking back. That's Grealish, Dewsbury, Hall, and Ndee, with Beto playing as the lone striker. So yeah, as I said, they're trying to play football from the back. You know, Pickford doesn't take the long kicks anymore, so even he's trying to look to sort of like throw the ball out as well and do the sets line. If that's the case, that opens the game up better for Liverpool, and it should be an open game, and we should, because we've been playing that system for a while now. Our muscle memory will be better than Everton's muscle memory. I mean, they were on the subs bench. They've got the likes of Barry. He can come on. He's a big strapping lad for Beto. We've also got Alvarez, McNeil, Dibbling, and Raul, the German 23-year-old. I don't think he's made his debut yet, has he? So yeah, I'd like to see what players do turn out for the Blue Noses. Look, they lost the opening game 1-0 to Leeds away. Was it a Friday night kickoff? Brighton, Grealish's debut, they won 2-0, but Brighton really should have got something out of that game, if I'm honest with you. And then they went away to Wolves and came away with a 3-2 win. Wolves are a poor side. I don't think they've won any of the games, have they? So, but they did get 2 late goals back. And the last game was away to Aston Villa. And the team that I mentioned that might start for Villa is the team that started against Villa. So currently they lie 6th. I don't think they've been as high for a long time in the table. They've got 7 points. But yeah, as I said, I was at the game last season. They were playing the long ball tactic to get Beto. And talking about Beto, incidentally, he got the better of Konate and Virgil van Dijk in both the home and away games. You give him a bit of a torrid time. So yeah, my team that will throw a surprise in there for you after what Onslaught said. Alisson, I'm going for Frimpong right back, Konate, Van Dijk, and I'm bringing Kirkes back into my team. Frimpong did really well since his first game since back injury, and I like him, me. I really do. He gives us something different. He's got pace. He can do recoveries. He'll be looking after Grealish. Grealish won't be looking after him when he goes forward. So you got obviously Konate and Van Dijk seem to Beto, and let's hope that they get the best. We get the best out of them two against him. Kirkes is back because I don't think Robbo can play. I mean, he's played 1.5 games, hasn't he? And this is the 3rd game in 6 days. Robbo's legs, I don't think they can muster that. He was suited to that European tie than Kirkes, but this is the bread and butter of the Premiership, and Kirkes has got a pace to deal with Ndiaye, and so that's why I brought him back into the team. Midfield really picks itself. Gravenberg, Sloboslai and Wirtz. And I'm hoping that Onslaught starts Isak up front with Salah on the right. And here's my conundrum for you guys. Tell me in the comments if you think I'm right or not. As I say, kickoff's in an hour and 20 minutes. Looking at my watch, I've put Ekitike out there. Reason for that being is that I didn't think Cody Gakpo had a good game in midweek. And to be fair, I didn't think he was that effective at Burnley either, if I'm honest with you. And so I'd like to see that. And it could end up being, we matched them 4-2, 3-1. And I thought Ekitike did well midweek. He did lay on a pass to and Wirtz and Sloboslai were running same tangent. Verts passed it to Mo, and Mo just hit the inside of the post. If we'd have buried that, we would have won the game. But we've got a strong bench. If Maka doesn't start, it's Maka, Endo, Gapco, Robbo, Gomez, Leone, Ungamoa, Jones, and obviously Mohamedashvili. And I think the game's going to be won in midfield. And we have to be clinical in our passing. We have to be clinical in our finishing. They will be dangerous on set pieces. We have to be ready for them. Okay. I think they might just want to come out and play against us today, because that's what they've been doing in the other games. But we, as I say, we have to be on it. Now, look, they've had a full week off. This will be our third game in 6 days. We've got the muscle memory. They've just been training. So nothing about tiredness. The more football you play, the more fitness the more fit you are. And our squad is fit. And you have to thank Armstrong and his coaching staff. We've only had 2 injuries in these 5 games, haven't we? So yeah, I think Everton only scored 5 goals out of those 4 games, and obviously we've scored a lot more than them. Okay, so that's me done for the Everton preview. As I said at the beginning, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and please tell your mates about subscribing to this channel, Up the Reds TV. And I will do another one, and it'll come out at 6 tonight. It will be the post-match one. Okay, enjoy the game. Reds, up the Reds.